Summary of Exponential Organizations 2.0. Chapters. Chapter 1, Our World is Changing Exponentially. Chapter 2, The Death of the Linear Organization. Chapter 3, What is an EXO, Exponential Organization? Chapter 4, The All-Important Massive Transformative Purpose. Chapter 5, Staff on Demand. Chapter 6, Community and Crowd. Chapter 7, Algorithms. Chapter 8, Leveraged and Shared Assets. Chapter 9, Engagement. Chapter 10, Interfaces. Chapter 11, Dashboards. Chapter 12, Experimentation. Chapter 13, Autonomy. Chapter 14, Social Technologies. Chapter 15, Lessons Learned, Implications of Exponential Organizations. Chapter 16, Building an Exponential Organization. Chapter 17, Conclusion. Introduction. There are around 20,000 exponential organizations in the world today, which is an impressive number after less than a decade since the concept was first introduced. However, this is still a tiny fraction of the total number of enterprises in the world. The authors believe that every organization, whether it is a startup, a nonprofit, a government department, or an impact project, will be structured as an exponential organization in the next decade, as it delivers exceptional stakeholder outcomes. OpenExO brings together the top 100 exponential organizations data, the Fortune 100 results, 10 years of anecdotes, and case studies from governments to document the exponential organization phenomenon in a new and revised playbook. The playbook contains details, case studies, and content where the author's understanding has transformed, but they still don't claim to have all the answers. The book offers management teams a path through the era of hyper-accelerated innovation and competition into the new opportunities and responsibilities presented by this rapidly changing world. Salim warns that enterprises that fail to adapt to rapid technological change will be left behind and join a list of once great industry-dominant corporations such as Kodak, Nokia, Blockbuster, and others on the ash heap of history. They hope that the book will provide a taste of what the exponential future looks like and leave readers hungry to learn more. Chapter 1. Our world is changing exponentially. In this chapter, the authors discuss the concept of exponential growth and how it has shaped our world over the past century. The authors explain how the COVID-19 pandemic highlighted the speed at which exponential growth can occur, and how it can overwhelm society and business. The authors also discuss how exponential growth has been driven by advances in technology, particularly in the field of computing, and how it is likely to continue for many decades into the future. The authors argue that the current rate of change is only set to accelerate, and that we need to be prepared for the implications of this rapid change. Chapter 2: The Death of the Linear Organization. Chapter 2 of the book discusses the limitations of the traditional linear organizational structure and how it is unable to adapt to the rapidly changing world of exponential technology. The linear model, which has been used for centuries to manage and measure resources, is increasingly being challenged by automation and mass production. This model is also used in business to build products and services through a linear stage gate process called new product development, which is slow and inflexible. The chapter suggests that organizations need to embrace a new model of exponential growth and adaptability in order to stay competitive in the age of exponential technology. Chapter 3: What is an exponential organization? In Chapter 3 of Exponential Organizations, the authors discuss the concept of an exponential organization. An exponential organization is a purpose-driven, agile, and scalable organization which uses accelerating technologies to digitize, dematerialize, democratize, and demonetize its products and services, resulting in a 10x performance increase over its non-EXO peers. The authors describe the attributes of an EXO, including a massive transformative purpose, a tribe of passionate employees and customers, and leverage of both the 6Ds and the 4IR, the Fourth Industrial Revolution. The authors also discuss the importance of an exponential organization's exponential mindset and its ability to be a benevolent disruptor in its industry. Chapter 4: Massive Transformative Purpose. Chapter 4 of Exponential Organizations discusses the importance of a massive transformative purpose for an organization. MTPs reflect the highest aspiration of an organization and provide context and meaning to the work of its members. The chapter also explains how MTPs drive transformation and are connected to corporate moonshots, which are specific, ambitious goals that align with the MTP. The chapter emphasizes the need for organizations to have a clear and inspiring MTP in order to be successful as an exponential organization. Chapter 5: Staff on Demand. In Chapter 5, the authors discuss the concept of staff on demand, SOD, which is a corporate attribute that relies on a pool of pre-qualified workers hired on an as-needed basis to conduct operational elements of a company's business. The benefits of using staff on demand include the ability to quickly scale up or downsize according to circumstances, the capacity to quickly restructure and make lateral moves into new markets, and the opportunity to remain competitive by maintaining a workforce that is always at the cutting edge of knowledge and training. The downsides to SOD include less employee loyalty and the challenges of training and continuity of operations. The authors also discuss some popular SOD platforms such as TaskRabbit, Upwork, Gigwalk, and Fiverr. Meet the Renaissance Sam. Meet the Renaissance Sam, the ultimate staff on demand employee. Sam is a highly skilled, pre qualified worker who can be hired on an as needed basis to help with any task or project. From simple tasks to complex work, Sam is always ready to step in and lend a helping hand. Plus, with their ability to quickly adapt to new technologies and processes, they are a perfect fit for any organization looking to leverage the power of staff on demand. Chapter 6: Community and Crowd. In Chapter 6 of the book Exponential Organizations, the authors discuss the importance of having a strong community and crowd for building and scaling an exponential organization. They define a community as a group of volunteers who are passionate about an organization's MTP and are directly involved in the main functions of that organization. The MTP creates an emotional connection within the community that drives loyalty and devotion to the organization's shared goal. On the other hand, a crowd is made up of everyone else who may be incentivized to participate in the organization in some way. The authors argue that a strong community and crowd are critical assets for an exponential organization because they facilitate peer to peer value creation and can help validate new ideas and learnings. Meet the crowd whisperer. This character is a master of tapping into the power of the crowd, using their skills in communication, persuasion, and psychology to inspire and motivate large groups of people to take action and to contribute to the organization's massive transformative purpose. The crowd whisperer is a team player and loves working with others to solve the grand challenges facing society. He is always eager to learn and grow, and is constantly seeking new ways to contribute to the exponential organization ecosystem. The crowd whisperer is a valuable asset to any organization looking to harness the power of community and crowd to achieve exponential growth. Chapter 7: Algorithms. In this chapter, the authors discuss the role of algorithms, artificial intelligence, and data science in exponentially growing organizations. They explain how algorithms are used to connect the digital world with the physical world in order to automate tasks and solve problems. They also discuss the field of artificial intelligence and how it involves making algorithms intelligent by allowing them to learn and adapt to improve performance. The authors argue that companies must incorporate AI into every aspect of their business in order to remain competitive in the rapidly advancing technological world. Meet AIX, pronounced Alex, the friendly algorithm. AI is a master of problem solving, using his step by step instructions to automate tasks and find solutions. With her ability to learn and adapt, AIX is always ready to take on new challenges and help organizations become more efficient and effective. Plus, her love for data and numbers make him the perfect addition to any exponential organizational team. AIX is the go-to helper for any exponential organization looking to optimize their operations and achieve their massive transformative purpose. Chapter 8: Leveraged and Shared Assets. Chapter 8 of Exponential Organizations discusses the concept of leveraged and shared assets, which involves the sharing or renting of assets, including mission critical ones, to enable an organization to remain agile and unburdened. By not owning physical or digital assets, an exponential organization can eliminate the costs associated with managing and maintaining that property. The effective use of leveraged and shared assets can provide a competitive advantage in the future. The chapter uses the example of BlaBlaCar, a ride-sharing platform that connects drivers with passengers for long-distance carpooling, to illustrate how leveraging and sharing assets can create value. Meet the resource renegade. The resource renegade is a character that represents a concept of leveraging and sharing assets within an exponential organization. The idea is that by renting, accessing, or sharing assets, an organization can stay agile and unencumbered, while also lowering the marginal cost of supply. This can be especially useful for exponential organizations, as it allows them to focus on their core competencies and avoid the costs and overhead associated with owning and managing property, physical or digital. Chapter 9: Engagement. In Chapter 9 of Exponential Organizations, the authors discuss the importance of engagement in an exponential organization. They define engagement as the use of techniques such as gamification, incentive prices, and crypto economics, to keep stakeholders interested, involved, and increasingly committed to a shared purpose or mission. Engagement is what holds together the various attributes of an exponential organization and enables them to grow and scale quickly. Examples of successful engagement strategies include the X Prize Foundation, which uses public competitions to drive massive engagement and drive innovation, and the blockchain platform Steemit, which uses a cryptocurrency based rewards system to incentivize users to create and curate content. The authors also discuss the future potential of engagement using Web3 technologies such as crypto and NFTs, which they believe will make engagement even more powerful. Meet Captain Engage-O-Matic. Captain Engage-O-Matic is a fun and energetic character who is always looking for ways to keep people engaged and interested in a project or task. He is passionate about creating engaging experiences and is always looking for ways to gamify and incentivize participation. Captain Engage-O-Matic is an essential member of any exponential organization, as he helps to ensure that everyone is fully invested and contributing their best effort. He is often seen leading team building exercises, hosting contests, and providing rewards to those who go above and beyond. Captain Engage-O-Matic is always up for a challenge and is not afraid to try new and creative ways to keep people engaged and motivated. Chapter 10: Interfaces. In this chapter, the authors discuss the importance of interfaces in an exponential organization. Interfaces are the automation of one or more scale attributes and are the matching and filtering processes that allow an organization to translate an abundance of data into precise and meaningful information that can be acted upon. They serve as the bridge between the drivers of exponential growth and the drivers for stabilization, allowing automation of either the supply or demand side of a business. The authors also discuss the relationship between interfaces and platforms and the future of interfaces, including the rise of decentralized autonomous organizations and the increasing use of AI in supply chains. Meet the simplifier. The simplifier is a fun character for interfaces in the context of the exponential organization. A no nonsense, straight shooting character who is on a mission to make interfaces as easy to use as possible. The simplifier is a friendly and approachable robot that helps users easily navigate and understand complex systems. With its user-friendly interface and intuitive design, the simplifier makes it easy for people to access the information and tools they need to achieve their goals and make the most of their exponential organization experiences. The simplifier is always on hand to help users find their way, offering clear instructions and helpful tips along the way. Chapter 11, Dashboards. In the chapter on dashboards, the authors discuss the importance of internal and external dashboards for exponential organizations. Internal dashboards, which are typically composed of company, team, and personal OKRs, help exponential organizations track and manage their performance, while external dashboards are used to monitor engagement metrics and drive community behavior and engagement. By continuously monitoring the health of their business through dashboards, exponential organizations can make quick and informed decisions to keep pace with their rapid growth. Meet Dash. Meet Dash, the exponential organization dashboard robot extraordinaire. Dash is a friendly, energetic robot who loves nothing more than organizing and presenting data in clear, concise, and visually appealing ways. With his advanced sensors and algorithms, Dash can quickly and easily gather information from all corners of your organization and use it to create dashboards that help you track your progress, identify trends, and make better decisions. Chapter 12, Experimentation. Experimentation is the act of testing and validating assumptions before making significant investments in a product, service, or process. It is a crucial aspect of exponential organizations because it allows them to constantly try new things and improve their operations. Experimentation is especially important in today's rapidly changing world, where markets are volatile and technology and customer demand are constantly evolving. Experimentation allows exponential organizations to remain closely aligned with external realities and to adapt quickly to changes. A culture of experimentation is essential for exponential organizations and can be fostered by promoting passion, a culture of innovation, and a growth mindset. Experimentation also requires a systematic and complex process, thorough research, and iteration until the optimal solution is found. Meet the mad scientist. The mad scientist is a wild, eccentric scientist who is always looking for the next big breakthrough. He is constantly conducting experiments, trying out new ideas, and pushing the boundaries of what is possible. The mad scientist is a risk taker who is not afraid to fail because he knows that failure is just a stepping stone on the path to success. He is always eager to learn and grow, and his insatiable curiosity drives him to seek out new opportunities for experimentation and exploration. Chapter 13, Autonomy. Chapter 13 is about the attribute of autonomy in exponential organizations. Autonomy refers to the use of self-organized, multidisciplinary teams that operate with decentralized authority and ideally self-select their work. This approach stands in contrast to traditional organizations characterized by the rank and procedure of hierarchical structures. Exponential organizations applying autonomy are characterized by flatter organizations with highly motivated self starters who are empowered to innovate. Meet the Lone Ranger. The Lone Ranger is known for their ability to work independently and make decisions without needing guidance from others. They are driven by a desire for freedom and the ability to make their own path in life. In terms of innovative solutions, the Lone Ranger may come up with unique ideas and solutions to problems that are outside of the norm. For example, they may suggest using a new technology or tool that no one else has thought of, or approach a problem from a completely different angle than others in their field. Their independent nature allows them to think outside of the box and come up with solutions that may not have been considered by others. Chapter 14, Social Technologies. Chapter 14, titled Social Technologies, discusses the importance of social interaction within an exponential organization. The chapter explains that social communication acts as the nervous system of the modern organization, facilitating the collection of data from the edges of the community, disseminating new ideas and innovations, and building cohesiveness among team members. The chapter also notes that social technologies are not a standalone attribute, but rather incorporate other exponential organization attributes such as engagement and peer to peer communication and collaboration. The chapter discusses the importance of social technologies for exponential organizations, particularly in a remote work environment, and offers 3 rules for implementing effective exponential organization social technologies. Reducing the distance between obtaining and processing information and decision making. Migrating from looking up information to having it flow through perception and leveraging the community to build out ideas. The chapter also explores the role of new crypto and Web3 technologies in integrating identity and crypto economics into the social conversation and the trend of social technologies extending from the internet to the metaverse. Overall, the chapter emphasizes the critical role that social technologies play in the success of an exponential organization. Meet the listener. The listener is an expert at using social tools and other online platforms to connect with and engage people. She is always listening and responding to what people are saying, and uses this information to tailor his messaging and build stronger relationships with her audience. With her keen ear and quick wit, the listener is able to connect with people on a personal level and to drive meaningful conversations online. She is a compassionate and empathetic character who understands the power of listening and engaging with others through social technologies. The listener is skilled at using online platforms to facilitate dialogue and understanding, and is always looking for ways to create safe and inclusive spaces for people to connect and share. Chapter 15, Lessons Learned, Implications of Exponential Organizations. In chapter 15, the authors discuss how the characteristics of an exponential organization can be seen in certain industries, such as Hollywood and Silicon Valley. They also discuss the 18 dynamics at play in an exponential organization ecosystem, including information acceleration, network effects, and open source collaboration. The chapter also highlights the importance of a massive transformative purpose in driving an exponential organization and the potential for exponential organizations to disrupt traditional organizations. Chapter 16, Building an Exponential Organization. In Chapter 16, the authors discuss the process of building an exponential organization. They describe how exponential organizations are driven by accelerating technologies and allow for new ways of organizing to tap into the information enabled world. The authors use the example of Thrasio, a company that systematically buys small e commerce companies and promotes them on the Amazon marketplace to illustrate how exponential organizations can be built and grown quickly. They discuss the key elements and steps involved in building an exponential organization, including creating a compelling and inspiring moonshot, building a core team, developing a minimum viable product, and using a customer development process. The chapter also discusses the importance of leveraging information and networks to create scalable growth and the potential challenges and obstacles that may arise during the exponential organization building process. The process of building an EXO, as outlined in Chapter 16, include the following: selecting an MTP, joining or creating relevant MTP communities, composing a team, breakthrough idea, building a business model canvas and EXO canvas, finding a business model, building the MVP, validating marketing and sales, implementing scale and ideas, establishing the culture, asking key questions periodically, building and maintaining a platform. Chapter 17, Conclusion. The conclusion of the book emphasizes the importance of having the right mindset in order to succeed as an exponential entrepreneur. The authors compare the human brain to an artificial neural network and state that the conclusions we draw and the actions we take are only as good as the data we have used to shape our minds. The authors encourage readers to consider their own mindsets and to strive to develop the right mindset for success in the world of exponential organizations. The exponential organization model is a powerful tool for organizations looking to achieve rapid growth and to adapt to the ever changing business landscape of the 21st century. The model is built on the foundation of exponential technologies and organizational structures that enable companies to scale and innovate faster than ever before. The power of the exponential organization model is evident in the Fortune 100 study, which showed that EXO friendly organizations delivered 40 times the shareholder returns compared to the most inflexible traditional enterprises. EXOs are purpose driven, scalable, adaptable, and are natural candidates to heal the world and transition it from scarcity to abundance. The implications of virtualization and widespread digital transformation are profound, and we may be on the brink of a post scarcity world. The transformation towards EXOs is already well underway, and the data is clear that EXOs are now the dominant species of organizations on Earth. The days of large hierarchical organizations are numbered. By the end of this decade, we can safely predict that almost all top down, traditionally hierarchical businesses and nonprofits will have metamorphosed into EXOs, or they will be on the brink of oblivion.